Oh, he's got a Deoxys. Ooh. Now, Deoxys is not something I was expecting to have to face. Suicune. Man, he's got 2 legendaries? This is not going to be good. What is up, Cool Kids Club? This is episode 3 of the Pokemon Fire Red Joey-Locke. And I hope you're having a great day and hope you're ready to watch some Pokemans. So if you are watching this for the first time, welcome, and I hope you're enjoying, or you enjoyed the video. We are just outside of Cerulean City. We just went through the cave, and we are going to get an encounter today, and then face our rival, and hopefully face Misty and everything. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. TM14 Mimic. I don't 100% remember what Mimic does. Let's look. I think, yeah, I don't even have a clue. I would assume it mimics someone. I was going to off-camera do a little bit of grinding of Tauros just to try to get him up a little bit. But the only place really to grind would be where our encounter is, so I didn't want to miss that encounter. The user copies the move last week by the foe. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and heal real quick, and then we will do the encounter. Yeah, so again, welcome to the video. I hope you enjoyed the first one and the second one. Just a little disclosure of what day it is. Today's the 18th of October. Yesterday, the first video went up. Again, about 2 weeks early, or 2 weeks earlier than I originally planned. I was planning on it not going up till Halloween. And I don't know, I was done, I did the editing, and I was just like, hey, let's put it out there. So far, I haven't gotten a whole lot of views on it, or any comments, sadly. So, if you're watching this, comment on the video. Let me know what you think. Again, criticism, answer the questions, because I usually throw out a lot of them. But yeah, I appreciate you watching this. Okay, we're not ready for the rival. We're going to go over the left. Do I have Pokeballs? Yeah, we got 7. That should be enough. I'm trying to think of what kind of encounter we want. Let's see. It's been a minute. Oh, let me do a team recap. I know we already started, but I meant to do that before we started. Yeah, we have Riley, our Machop at the front. Really kicked some butt the last episode. He's got Karate Chop. Obviously, it's has a high critical hit ratio, and just really doing some good damage. Emily, our beautiful Rattata, really just what makes us a Joey-Locke. And again, Hyper Fang makes her pretty effective. She's still not great stats, but she's getting up there. Her speed's gonna be helpful later, I'm sure. Blaze, our defensive wall. And again, he's got Ember. And we taught him Dragon Breath at the end of the last episode, if you remember. So I'm looking forward to that. And then Jackie, our Tauros. Again, with Emily, we don't really need a Tauros. Horn Attack is definitely a pretty good move. But yeah, we lost Bradley in the last episode, and then we lost our Wingull, or our Pelipper, and our Caterpie as well. But I'm pretty happy with our team right now, especially if we get, again, we have a fire type. We need a water type is really what I think we need, because we still don't have anything really for ground and rock. Oh, I guess fighting is super effective against rock, but water would be good, or electric. Like I said, I think in the last episode I really like Ampharos. So that'd be a fun encounter. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Mr. Mime. So I'm not a big fan of Mr. Mime, but Psychic is definitely a type we don't have. I don't think Mr. Mime can take on Riley, so I don't have to worry about that. And Seismitoss can't kill it, or it can kill it, but it won't. I'm assuming a level 6 Pokemon would have more than 23 health. I assumed incorrectly. That's okay. Again, I'm not a big fan of Mr. Mime. I like having a Psychic Pokemon, obviously. What else could our encounter have been? Ooh, an Eevee would have been fun. And you can buy stones in this gen, so it would have been fun to have Eevee. And then when I get to the department store, kind of just seeing which evolution I need. But that's okay. Again, I'm pretty happy with our team, and I gave Riley a little bit more experience points. Again, I think Emily's at a decent level right now already for Misty. The Lucky Egg's really been helping us out a lot, but I'll probably try to level her up a little bit more. Again, I'm not gonna worry about Jackie. We'll keep Jackie as is, because once I get my 7th Pokemon, I'm probably gonna replace Jackie. So yeah, let's go fight our rival and then have some fun on the Nugget Bridge. Alan! Oh, you're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Joey. Again, Alan's named after one of my friends in real life. His name is Alan Miller. Oh, I guess I probably shouldn't have told you his last name, I'm sorry. But his name's Alan. And again, it's fun. Ooh, he's got a Deoxys. Ooh. Now, Deoxys is not something I was expecting to have to face. That's a pretty strong Pokemon. We'll be fine. Yeah, you can't take on Blaze. I'm trying to think. Oh, I guess Ember probably still just be my best bet. I'm not too worried about Nightshade. It's gonna take exactly 17 health, I believe. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Deoxys is trash. Okay. Suicune. Man, he's got 2 legendaries? Okay, that's water types. Obviously, Blaze can't stay in. Riley can take a Suicune. Yeah, so when I recorded the first 2 episodes, I hadn't seen the editing yet at that point or anything. But let me know what you think of it. The frame, I think, could have been better, obviously, but I don't think it's too bad. And then, again, on the last episode, I kind of put some sound effects in and everything, and try to add a little bit of dramatic flair. If you didn't like that, let me know, and I'll just kind of keep it normal. I don't know. I was just having fun editing. Again, I've never edited before this series, and now I've officially edited 2 videos, so that's fun. But yeah, again, I've been really enjoying the recording, and the editing's more fun than I thought it would be. I really was kind of thinking I would enjoy the recording and then I would do the editing. But I actually really enjoyed the editing too. It was just kind of fun. I've never done it, so it's just fun to do something new. Ooh, Revenge is a pretty fun move. Again, I do want to keep Foresight just in case of some Ghost. Seismic in theory would be good for capturing. Lowering defense would be good, but we don't have to worry about it. With Riley's attack being so good, we can take on anything. Bagon. So he's gonna have a really. Oh, he won't keep the rest of the team. I don't think he'll only keep Machop. I'll say if he gets a Salamence and 2 legendaries and a Machamp, he'd have a really good team. Yeah, let's put Blaze out and Dragon Breath this thing. You can't see it, but I'm dancing right now. I really like this music. Yeah, again, sorry about the first episode having random background music. I messed up the audio of the game. Okay, Machop. Or Machop. See, this is where having Mr. Mime would have been helpful. I mean, not that he would be helpful this battle, but in the future. Obviously, Riley can't do it. Or Emily can't fight him. We'll keep out Blaze. Blaze has pretty good defense. Riley probably could have taken on Machop, but I want to get Blaze some action. I like him. Ember's gonna destroy him, right? Ooh, no, it didn't do very much. Okay, never mind. We're gonna go out to Riley. I forget that Ember's not a very good move. Yeah. Didn't really need him to get a better flame or a fire move. Ooh, I don't. Yeah, the Machop did not have True Art, so he's gonna need his Machop to evolve pretty soon. Okay, we'll do Revenge. And I think when he attacks, Revenge becomes like a 120 power move, so yeah, it destroyed him. Take it easy, you've won already. And Alan's a little bit of a punk. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill and got him show me his rare Pokemans. That added a lot of pages to my Pokédex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on the PC too. Since using his system, you should go thank him. I think Alan's voice changed about 4 times. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. I don't think he says smell you later in the first game. He might. I think that kind of became a thing after the anime. And Gary, I feel sorry for you, not really. Or no, really, you're always plotting behind me. So here, I'll give you a little present as a favor. Fame checker. See, that's garbage. Give me a good present. Alright, this time I really got smell you. Okay, let's keep going down. Okay, we're gonna heal again, and then we're gonna take on the Nugget Bridge. After the rival, Nugget Bridge shouldn't be too bad, but I do think there's a couple guys on there that would be pretty good. Oh, so I wanna clarify a few things that I've said in the last few episodes. One, in episode 2, I talked a little bit about the Cool Kids Club, and I talked about, again, if you're watching the video, you were officially a part of my Cool Kids Club. But one thing I said in that was that when I was in high school, I really wanted to be, again, part of the popular crowd, basically. And one thing I forgot to mention with that is something I really think is true, and that is, like, when I got a little older, I realized that being popular is so overrated. I'm going to change Pokemon. Fearow is going to be super effective. Like, I mean, just honestly, I know that sounds like a little cliche and like whatever, but like, I would much rather just be having fun playing Pokemon and stuff like that than trying to be, again, in the popular crowd or someone that people care, like, or someone that cares about what people think. Like, I don't know, when I got to college, I realized I could find a group of friends who like the same stuff I do. And, like, none of us happen to be quote-unquote cool, but we hang out together, we watch football together, we play board games together. And, again, like, that's really why I wanted Cool Kids Club to be kind of our group. If you're watching this video, I say you're cool, because you're doing something you like doing, you're having fun with it. And hopefully, we can, again, create a little bit of community around here, and then we'll have friends who, again, like the same stuff we do. Like watching Pokemon. So yeah, again, I know it sounds a little cliche and a little greeting card like, but I'm serious about it. Like, caring what people think, overrated. Being popular, overrated. Just do what you like doing. Another clarification. I said Spider-Man was my favorite superhero, and that is a little bit of a lie, and I apologize for lying to you. Spider-Man is definitely one of my top 2 or 3 favorite, but there's so many different iterations of Spider-Man, and he's like the easy go-to favorite superhero, but my actual favorite superhero is Spider-Gwen, not Spider-Man. I don't know why I didn't mention her earlier. So again, if I do a face cam, which I almost did for this video, and then I forgot to set it up, but if I do a face cam soon, you'll see my apartment, and I do have a lot of Spider-Man stuff. That was not a lie, but I have a big old like Spider-Gwen poster over my TV, and it's just really cool. Like, she is definitely my favorite superhero. If you're not familiar with who she is, she's become relatively popular on the interwebs lately. I read her comic a few years ago and then really just got into her. But she's basically an alternate universe where Peter Parker is not bitten by the spider, but Gwen Stacy is. And Gwen Stacy is Emma Stone in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. So Gwen Stacy is bitten by the spider, and she becomes, Spider-Woman or whatever. And then Peter Parker gets super, like, obsessed with Spider-Woman, and then also, like, a little bit jealous, and he wants to have powers as well, and he becomes the Lizard. And then, kind of spoiler alert, but not really, like, it all happens before the first comic. He becomes the Lizard, and Gwen Stacy kills him. Like, she doesn't mean to. If I remember correctly, she doesn't know it's Peter Parker. She's just, like, trying to stop the Lizard from, like, terrorizing the high school. And she kills him, and everyone's like, Spider-Woman, you're a menace. But anyway, yeah, I really like Spider-Gwen. She is, again, my favorite superhero, but Spider-Man I also love a lot. And I've read a lot of the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff, both with Peter Parker and then afterwards with Miles Morales. I haven't read as much of, like, the regular Amazing Spider-Man or anything like that. I've read some. And, like, I remember I read, like, the first, like, 14 or 15 of the Stan Lee stuff, and it's really good, but it's wordy. Like, it's different than modern day comics. Like, modern day comics will have, like, a speech bubble, and that's really about it. This one will have, like, 4 or 5 lines of words on each panel. I don't know, I like pictures. But, yeah. I think there was one other thing I wanted to talk about before we just got into other stuff, but I can't remember right now. It might pop up later. Oh, yeah, I remember. So one thing, I have done a disservice to who I am as a person. On my regular Twitter, not my account my Twitter for Youngster Joey videos, which you should follow, by the way. It's @videosjoey. But on my regular Twitter, I have in my bio like that I talk about 5 things, and those 5 things are Alabama football, which we've talked about. The second thing is Jesus, which well, at least we mentioned. I talked about church for a sec, and then the third thing is Pizza Bros or Follow Camp Productions, which again I mentioned. But the last 2 I haven't mentioned in videos yet, and I feel like I've done a disservice. One of those is Scrubs, the TV show. I love Scrubs, and we will talk about it in a minute. And the other one is Taylor Swift. I just love Taylor Swift. She's my spirit animal. I almost bought a T-shirt one time that said Taylor Swift is my spirit animal. I guess fighting's not very effective against Bug. I should pay attention to the game at least a little bit. But yeah, Taylor Swift. I love her. I haven't honestly listened to her newest album that much, so you might think I'm a bad fan. But I really love early Taylor Swift. I remember when I was about last Christmas, I think is when it was. Me and my sisters were all in the car together. I have 2 sisters, by the way. We were all in the car together. My mom was driving, and our song, like by Taylor Swift, just pops on the CD or the radio or whatever. And we all just start belting out, like, our song is the slamming screen door, sneaking out late, tapping on her window. And I don't know, there's something about Taylor Swift, I just love her. But yeah, Scrubs, the TV show. If you never checked it out, you should. It's literally my favorite TV show. It's about a young doctor, John Dorian, JD for short, and his best friend and surgeon, Christopher Duncan Turk. As they're going through life. Like, again, they start off as interns and then residents and then full-fledged attendants. And fun fact, it's one of the more accurate medical shows, which is kind of fun, at least in some ways. It's still obviously dramatized and everything, but it's a comedy and it's really funny. I really like that show, and I like Parks and Rec a lot as well. And I really got into Brooklyn Nine-Nine lately, so if you never checked that out, you should. All 3 of those are really funny comedies to me. I'm not a big fan of The Office. I know a lot of people like it. I've heard there's a little bit like you like The Office unless you saw Parks and Rec first, because again they're by the same people and they have similar styles. And a lot of people say if you saw Parks and Rec before you saw The Office, you probably won't like The Office. I don't know why, but I saw Parks and Rec first, and I don't like The Office that much. Admittedly, I haven't gone all the way through it. I've only watched some episodes. So maybe if I just sat down and pulled up I don't have Netflix anymore. If I pulled up my sister's Netflix, and I watched all the way through, I might like it a little more. But it's just not for me. I'm a Scrubs guy. But yeah, that's some TV knowledge for you. Some my opinions. Again, as far as like, I guess shows more geared to a younger audience, I really like. I obviously like the Pokemon anime. At least the first season. I think I talked about that already. I really like the show Teen Titans. I watched all the way through it for the first time about a year ago with Alan, actually, my rival. He and I watched it all the way through, and I really like Teen Titans. Like, I don't know why, it kind of speaks to me. I really like superheroes. I think I have mentioned that before. Some part of it. You need more convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. I'm about to fight I was about to say Team Aqua Grunt. That's not right. Team Rocket Grunt. Performer Wellington. Ooh, a Blastoise. Yeah, but anyway, I really like Teen Titans. I like Avatar a lot. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I feel like everyone does. It's a great show. I watched Legend of Korra for the first time back in August, like all the way through. I bought the DVDs, and I liked it, but again, it's different. Like I don't like it as much, obviously. I'm trying to think, what other shows do I like? I'm kind of just looking over at my TV area. I have a lot of DVDs. When I worked at the video game store, they also sell DVDs, so I bought a lot of DVDs there. So yeah, I know DVDs are a little bit outdated, but I like them. Yeah, I also I do like Community a lot. I have season 1 of that, and again, that's another one I watched the whole series. My friend Alan, again, really likes Community, and he let me borrow all his DVDs, and I loved them, so I was like, ooh, I gotta check those out. if you haven't watched that, Donald Glover's in it, also known as Childish Gambino, the guy who did like This Is America. That guy, he's in it, and he is just wonderful. I love Donald Glover, and Donald Glover loves Spider-Man, so he and I have a lot in common. But yeah, and like Miles Morales, again, the Spider-Man I mentioned earlier, the Black Spider-Man, he is kind of modeled or kind of like based off of Donald Glover, like very loosely, but kinda. So again, I really liked Community. The last season and a half, I think, doesn't have Donald Glover, and that kind of sucks. It moves to Yahoo. So again, the last season isn't great. Like Yahoo tried doing their own streaming service and it didn't work. But again, I like Community a lot. Okay, we're about to get our encounter. We'll stop talking about TV for a minute. I'm gonna keep Riley up front. Again, Seismitoss would be very good if the Pokemon's at least decently leveled. Okay, how much is 28 health? See, to me that seems like a lot. Yeah, like in theory, if they're at like level 10, which I think they should be, they should have more than 28 health. Because like Jackie has 30. So let's see. I guess I could have put Jackie up front. Ooh, a Breloom. So again, this is a grass Pokemon. It's fully evolved, so it should have a decent bit of health. And again, it's also fighting, so we'll have 2 fighting Pokemon. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep Breloom on the team. Another Gen 3 Pokemon. I really liked Breloom. I think... I'm trying to think my very first playthrough I had Breloom. I'm not sure. I'm pretty... I know like a lot of people when they play, or at least some people when they play, they don't capture a ton of Pokemon at the very beginning and use them the whole time. I generally do. So I think I caught Shroomish in the forest at the beginning of the game, and then I just used him the whole game. Like, I generally, capture like my first 6 Pokemon are basically my team. Or at least to a certain extent. Again, if they're like absolute trash, I don't use them. Like, I don't think I used Poochyena in my very first playthrough of Sapphire. But most of the early Pokemon is what I use. Again, I don't necessarily know why, it's just what I've always done. Again, I grow close to my Pokemon very quickly. So I'm perfect for Nuzlocke. This is a girl, so we have to think of what to name her. I gotta remember what girl names we've had. We've had Nancy, and obviously Emily. Is that all the girls we've had? I think Sally would be a fun name. I don't think we've had a Sally. If I name someone the same thing twice, I apologize. Ooh, he leech seeded me. That's gonna give him too much health. We might not be able to catch this Breloom. I'm gonna speed up a little. Because I'm not worried of dying. Okay, ooh, what we can do is attack again now. Yes. Man. Leech Seed gives him a lot of health. Come on. Come on. Okay, we got one more ball. Yeah, I need something. I was thinking that at the very beginning. I need something with Stun Spore or Thunder Wave, something like that, to really be able to again give people status to help make them easier to catch. I thought Breloom would be easier to catch than this. Again, I know it's fully evolved, but I didn't think it would have a super high catch rate. Okay, I'm gonna run low on health, so I should probably see. I wanted to show him throw the ball, but yeah, I gotta heal. I can't lose. I can't lose Riley, or I'll switch out. Blaze. Last ball. Last chance. 3. Oh well, okay, so we don't get Breloom. I should have bought some more balls. I think I have a decent bit of money. Oh yeah, and I have Amber, or the Nugget. I really should have bought some more. I thought 7 would be plenty. Okay, so far we've lost both encounters. But we do have one more encounter before we get up to Bill. Do you want to see what else our encounter could have been? We'll look. Yeah, we have to look at least once. Dunsparce, I'm glad I didn't get that. Dunsparce is trash. In the cage lock of United Hayes and or United Gamber and Vinny. Again, original 151. And their cage lock, Dylan got a Dunsparce and he actually used it to win a battle. So I guess he's not complete trash, but I don't want him. Let's see. See, this would be a good time not to have a nearly dead Riley, but it's fine. Emily can take on Wilmer. The problem with rollout is it does build up. Ooh, so I need to be careful. Let's kill him fast. Again, we lost Emily early in the last stream. I don't want to lose her again. Okay, yeah, and I outspeed, so it's fine. What I didn't think about is that Hyper Fang does not have 100% accuracy, so that was a little bit of a risk. But it's fine. Soul Rock. Okay. Yes. Soul Rock. This is not good. Man, I'm just trying to make sure it's entertaining to you guys. I don't want this to be too easy. Again, on the last episode, I went a lot longer than I meant to. Again, I was planning on about 35 minutes, and I think in the video I said, I think we're about 30 minutes in, and we were like 50 minutes in. But again, this time we're going to try to go about 30 minutes. But once again, I didn't pay attention to when I started. I would assume we're about 10 minutes in, and it's 1 o'clock, so maybe at 1:30 we'll turn it off. Again, if it turns into an hour-long video on accident, it's fine. I really enjoy playing and videoing. I don't, yeah, again, I don't have anything else to do today. I got to be at work at 3, so I got 3 hours. Yeah, so again, the schedule right now for uploading is Wednesday and Saturday. So today that you're watching this should be what day is today? Today is Thursday the 18th, so the next Wednesday will be the 23rd. So yeah, today that you're watching this should be the 23rd. Oh, 24th, I mean, sorry. But again, I might upload them more than that, because again, I'm having fun. I'm recording them pretty quickly. But yeah, at least the plan right now is for you to be watching this on 24th, or at least going up on 24th. You might be watching this in the 2022. That'd be fun. If you're here from 2022, leave a comment and say, I'm from 2022. Yeah, that'd be fun. Again, if I'm still recording videos and stuff in 4 years, that'd be really fun for me. Again, I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna go buy some Pokeballs. I should have done that while I was down there. And then we'll try to actually capture our 3rd encounter of the episode. Yeah, we're gonna go talk to Bill, and then we'll do the Misty fight. Where is the bar? Is it down here? Yeah. Okay, we have tons of money. And we're gonna sell a nugget. We could probably sell some TMs too. Like, I'm not gonna use Mimic. I'm not gonna use Bite. Moonlight could have some effect that would be useful. Like, I can't think of exactly when I wouldn't be able to use a potion, but again, just in case. I'm gonna buy some super potions. I'm gonna buy some balls. Yeah, 10 should be enough. Well, it said that Breloom took 7. Let's go ahead and buy 20. Well, I got a decent bit of money. Buy some regular potions. We have some antidotes. We don't need any of those. Okay. So what else can we talk about today? We talked about most of the stuff I already wanted to talk about pretty quickly. Again, we already talked about Venom. That's the last movie I saw. Well, the last movie I saw in theaters. I almost watched Chamber of Secrets last night. I think I told you guys I watched Sorcerer's Stone on Monday. Or maybe it was Sunday I watched it. But I didn't watch Chamber of Secrets. I haven't watched a movie since Venom, I don't think. But I really do like that movie. It was a lot better than I was expecting. I was talking to one of my friends about it, like, I watched a review about it, and they really complained about the lead actress is wearing a wig, apparently. But, like, I'd never seen the lead actress in anything else, so as far as I was concerned, like, that was her regular hair. So I didn't care about that, and, like, that was, like, this reviewer's, like, main gripe against it. It was like, that wig was so obvious, and I was like, fine for me. I couldn't tell at all. Yeah. So, I don't know. Again, I really liked it. I thought if you haven't seen it yet, this isn't a major spoiler anyway, but there's a fight scene at the end where, like, Venom is coming out of Eddie Brock's body, and like the guy he's fighting is like losing his symbiote and everything. I don't know, it's a really cool final fight scene. The trailer didn't really do the movie justice, in my opinion. Again, the trailer looks like trash, but the movie itself I did enjoy. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the first ever Pokemon Let's Play I actually ever played, or not played, sorry, saw was by Super Carlin Brothers. I don't know if you guys are familiar with who they are. They're a pretty big channel. They have over 1 million subscribers. But I mean, their main thing is like they watch, or they talk about movies. Like they do Pixar videos, and they do like Harry Potter videos and superhero movies and stuff. They just talk about those. But they also have a gaming channel, and the main guy, or one of the two main guys, is brothers, but one of the main guys is named Ben, or yeah, one of them is Ben, but the other one's Jay, and Jay did I think actually a Fire Red Let's Play, now that I think about it. I'm giving Emily the lucky egg, and we're going to put her up front. But yeah, it was the first one I ever saw, and he had a Blastoise. Well, I mean, it's Squirtle, but he named it Donatello. So if we ever capture a Blastoise or anything, we'll name it Donatello. I forgot that we had the encounter. We're going to put Riley back up, actually. Or let's put Jackie. See if we can just barely touch it. But yeah, it was, again, that was my first ever. And then I've watched a few others that weren't by, like, the people I've already mentioned, but I don't 100% remember their names now that I think about it. Like, there's one guy that has, like, a Lucario as his mascot. And again, I don't know his channel name, otherwise I would say it. But I've watched some of his videos. There's one guy who did a Smeargle playthrough, which I didn't watch all the way through because his videos got a little boring to me. But I really enjoyed the concept of it. Like, he just had like 6 Smeargles. And again, if you're unfamiliar, Smeargle can only learn the move Sketch, and then it copies the other move. So like, I don't know, it was a really interesting playthrough, and like each of the Smeargles had its own little like way it was used. So again, I really enjoyed that. I'm trying to think of other playthroughs I've watched. Yeah, it's really about all I can think of right now. Oh, that's not true. So I actually just watched one the other day. I think I mentioned it on one of the videos. I might not have. Again, I did have that lost recording. But I watched one the other day where the guy didn't get experience from anything. So he was just constantly having to recapture Pokemon. I didn't watch all the way through. It's like a 6 or 7 hour video, but I watched at least watched it up to Brock, and then caught some of the clips at the end. But I thought that was a really interesting one too. Again, I'm pretty into watching them. I'm really into another channel that doesn't do Pokemon stuff. It's called Screen Junkies. Again, they're the ones who do honest trailers. They're a pretty big channel, but they have a secondary channel called Screen Junkies News. And I watch it literally every day. It's just they talk about movies. And again, I really like movies. That's where I get all my up-to-date info about, like, hey, this movie's coming out. Or they do one thing called like Charting with Dan, and they talk about box offices. And again, it's super. I'll probably say it's super nerdy. I don't know if that's accurate, but it's super like numerical and everything. But I just really like it. Like, I find it really interesting. So I'll always go with my friends, but like, hi, I know all this stuff about the box office that you don't know about. Like, aren't I cool? And they always tell me I'm lame. But since I started recording, I actually haven't watched as much YouTube, because I've been basically, the time I would have used watching YouTube, I've now been in theory creating YouTube. So that's fun. But I'll have to catch up a little bit, because again, I haven't even watched any Pokemon videos the last week or so. So I miss it. That's okay. Man, I'm not doing very well with catching things. So sorry, I'm speeding up just because it can't hurt me. I'm just trying to, but I can't hurt it anymore either. I'm just trying to get it. I'm glad about 20 balls, because those first 10 were not enough. There we go. Our motto was caught. Timestamp me. I don't do timestamps. I just have to throw it in with the editing later. Again, if you have any tips on how to edit better, I would definitely take them because I'm not particularly good at it. But I've been enjoying it. It's fun for me. Armaldo, okay, he's a boy, and I'm not 100% sure what type he is. He's rock and bug, is that right? So it'd be fun to name him Rocky. Rocky's a boy's name. We're gonna do it, Rocky. Rocky Balboa. I've never actually seen all the Rocky movies. I have seen the newest Creed movie, or not the newest, the first Creed movie. I really liked it, but I haven't seen the other ones. I've seen parts of I believe it's Rocky 4, excuse me, where he he fights the Russian guy. But that's really about the only Rocky movie I know really what happens. Like I know he fights Apollo Creed and he loses, and then I think he wins in the second one, and Mr. T's in the third one. Maybe that's how it works. And then again, I've also seen parts of the fifth one, or whatever one is later, where like he fights not a little kid, but like a guy who's younger than him. I think that's a thing. But yeah, I'm not a huge Rocky fan. I guess I just haven't gotten into it, because like I said, I really like Creed, so maybe I would like the other Rocky movies. Or the actual Rocky movies. I just fought him. Who's up front? Not Jackie. We're going to put Emily back up front. Oh, I forgot we caught Rocky. All right, let's look at... I'm sorry, that was stupid. Of course we caught Rocky. Let's look at his moves and everything. Yeah, so he's got Scratch, Harden, Bloodsport, Water Gun. He is Rock and Bug, so I got that right. He doesn't have a single stab move right now, but that's fine. We'll put Water Gun up front. That's the move I would use. Again, Armaldo is one I haven't used a lot. Like, he's a fossil Pokemon, so you get him pretty late in the game. We might try to level him up some. Rock and Bug, I don't have a Rock type. Again, I don't really care about having a Bug type. Bug's super weak against fire, so in my head Bug's trash. Like, I know there's some decent Bug ones. But again, I always had a fire Pokemon take it out, so if you're bad against my favorite, then you're bad. Let's see. Yeah, Emily, let's get you some experience. You can take a horsey. I guess in theory I should put the lucky egg on Armaldo if we're gonna try to level him up, but I like Emily having it. Again, if a Pokemon dies with a lucky egg, it's gone. So I do need to be a little careful with it. But even if that wasn't a rule, I like Emily being able to level up some. Yeah, and I'm trying to think, where do we get a rod? I think we get it in the city south of us right now, so in the third city with Lieutenant Surge. Yeah, they give you a rod right when you can't, like, use it against the gym, because, again, a Magikarp would be trash. What am I fighting, a Banette? Yeah. We'll put, we put out Riley and use Foresight. Yeah, Emily can't do anything. Well, no, she can't, she's got the water move. And in theory, Banette wouldn't be able to attack her. Yeah, lower my defense all you want. I shouldn't say that, because he has trash defense. And Banette might have a normal type move or something. Again, Curse is a fun move for me, or to me, if you are a ghost type. Like, it's not particularly effective in my opinion, but it's fun. Like, again, just to be able to hurt people. Like, again, especially if you're doing like Leech Seed, Curse, and Poison all at once, like you can just destroy everything. But Staryu, yeah, let's put out Riley. Because again, Emily had lower defenses and is not particularly strong to begin with. But she is the top 1% of Rattatas. Yeah, when I was uploading my first video, again yesterday, I did see that there's something called a Joey Challenge, or a Youngster Joey Challenge. I just saw it on the YouTube. And this isn't like that, really, I don't think. I think how that works is you just use a Rattata. It's just like a Rattata solo run. But again, whoever invented that, like, great for you. If I get a comment telling me who you are, I will, and again, I'll put your name in the description, or maybe give you a shout out during the video. But again, I think this is different enough from that Again, I didn't particularly copy this from anyone. Again, it's just basically a Nuzlocke, but there was some mild variations. But again, if someone's done this exact same video, let me know, and I'll definitely put their name in the description and just be like, hey, this guy did this first. But yeah, I was literally just sitting at work one day, and I was like, I really want to make a video. So I created the YouTube channel and the Twitter account during my break, and then a week and a half later, I uploaded my first video. So yeah, one thing, again, I am not in the position to be giving advice, but one thing I'd heard is just, hey, just create something, and you'll figure out your voice later. You'll figure out exactly what you're doing later, but just get started. And I think it's good advice. Again, I'm not really in the position to speak with confidence about how to be a YouTuber or anything. But again, I think it's true. Like, you just have fun, just start, and then hopefully by series 2 or by series 10, I'll have a clear voice and clear personality of who I am and everything. Because again, even I'm trying to just be like me, and this is really just for me. But even after that, like, there's obviously going to be some difference probably between my regular day life and my video life, but maybe not. Maybe I can, because I'm trying just to be normal. But again, I told you my favorite movie. That's basically what I do with regular people. I'm either talking to them about movies or I'm not talking. Yeah, I don't know. I like movies. I got some levels up. I think Armaldo leveled up level 10, right? Rocky. Yeah, Rocky's level 10. Again, I don't know a whole lot about Armaldo. I haven't used it before that I remember. But if it's any good, we'll get some moves, and if it's not, then we'll just have a Pokemon. Again, I know it's in, like, Steven has one, so it's not a trash Pokemon anyway. It just might not be something we really need. Ooh! Oh, I really want to put my Rattata out, and it'll destroy your Rattata. Emily is way better than you. And I don't think by 15, oh no, yeah, 15, Rattata had Hyper Fang. Because she got it like 12 or 13. She got it, and then immediately lost to the Loudred. Spoilers for episode 2. Yeah, again, I haven't uploaded episode 2 at this point, but I do plan on uploading it this Saturday. Ooh, I gotta be careful. That would have been bad. I gotta pay attention. We're gonna put out Riley. Apparently, Emily cannot beat this Rattata. But yeah, again, I haven't uploaded episode 2 yet, but I'll probably entitle it Our First Death. And you already knew that because you're watching episode 3 right now. But I edited it today, and I kind of did a little bit of a fake out to say, like, hey, maybe Blaze is gonna die too. But he didn't. And again, I didn't do a whole lot of grandeur or anything for when the Pelipper and the Caterpie died, because, like, I mean, I was just sacking them off. I didn't think it was that big of a deal when they died. But again, when we lost Bradley, it was tough for me. I'm still not over it. I don't know if I'll ever be over it. In 10 videos, I'll still mention Bradley. I really like Flygon, but it's okay. Man, it would have been really embarrassing to lose to a Rattata that's a lower level. Oh, I forgot. Emily's gonna try to evolve every level. Again, we're gonna try to keep her at a Rattata. I might screw up at some point, but I'm pressing B right now. Yeah. Again, hopefully that doesn't screw up moves or anything. Generally, the moves are the same, or if not the same, like, the Rattata would be able to get them a little bit earlier than Eradicate. But again, that's not how it always is. But they're both normal type and everything, so it's not like when they change typing through evolution, generally they grow, or they get a move. But again, I don't think it'll be that way. So, but if we lose a move, no big deal. I just feel like Rattata is more in the Youngster Joey spirit. Again, I think if you, like, is it in the game, if you give him your phone number, he'll call you every 10 minutes, and then he'll want to fight you over and over again. And again, I think at a certain point he gets Eradicate, but again, Rattata is the Youngster Joey spirit. And again, I think I might try to maintain having an Emily through the series, because I do. Like, next series, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I'll just name it Emily again. I think that'd be fun. Again, especially if we get 4 or 5 series in and we always have an Emily, it would be really it'd be helpful or easier for me to get more attached to it. So I'm not ground, so I'm not super effective or anything, but I can, but I am rock. I feel like that helps him. He's got mud sport. I might be able to take him. If not, it's fine. I'll just switch out, but I'll do water gun. Is that not very effective? Oh no, it's fine. It's neutral. Although, in theory, Machop has better special defense than regular defense. That might not be true, but I feel like it is. I feel like they did about the same damage, so we'll just keep doing water gun. I like water gun. We'll speed up a little bit. Again, I said once I got the running shoes I wouldn't do speed up, but some battles will just take too long. Regirock. Okay, so that has explode. So I need to put out the guy with the best defense. That's gonna be Blaze. Ooh, but no, that's not good. Because but Rocky is rock type, so explode is not very effective. But he's only level 10. Let's see, because yeah, Blaze can't go out against a rock type. 24 defense, 20 defense, 70. See, that's 54 defense isn't that bad. I really thought Riley was a glass cannon. Okay, we're gonna put Riley out. And it might just be that he's so high level. But yeah, put Riley out. One karate shot might be able to kill it. Especially if we crit. Yeah, no level 13. Okay, never mind. I was nervous for nothing. And we did crit. Okay. I don't know if that crit mattered, but we did it anyway. Geodude. Okay. Oh yeah, another rock type. Again, my goal was to end around 1:30, so about 10 minutes from now, but we're just gonna keep going. I'm having fun. We're gonna probably end when we face Misty. So we'll have a gym battle in here. We should be able to kill Misty, no problem. Again, I think her highest level is like level 22. This dude's got 2 Regis. This time we can't do Blaze, because again, if it does do explode, no problem, but also fire's super effective. Yeah, I think it has like Powder Snow, Explode, and that might be it, honestly. So I'm not too... Or Icy Wind, not Powder Snow, whatever, same thing. Same garbage ice move. Oh, I meant to go lower so that... Oh well, that's fine. We just won't get that that item. We get cut at some point. I hope we didn't already miss it. I'm bad about not talking to people. I don't have a rock move. See, that'd be good. Emily can take it. In theory. What was our Pelipper's name? Nancy was the caterpillar. Pelipper... I feel bad. Because she was a part of our team, or he was. I think it was a he. Was it Riley? No, Riley's our Machop. I don't remember, but we lost our Pelipper. Again, I would never use it. I'm not a big Pelipper fan. But Pelipper, again, is one that I had in my very first ever playthrough. Of Sapphire, I mean. I had a Pelipper who... was again my flyer for the game and everything. I didn't catch Halo at the beginning. I just didn't. It didn't pop up. It's not hard to find, I don't think. I think I just didn't happen to run into it. But ever since every other playthrough I did, I think I always get a Tailo because I like Swellow. And Swellow's you need a flyer obviously, and Swellow's normally it for when I play Sapphire. I guess I just really don't like Pelipper. Yeah, we need to get Emily up some levels because she's not doing very well. Kingler is one we have to be careful about in the future. I didn't think about, but like right now he doesn't have Guillotine, but he does get it for sure. I know there are definitely people who lose Pokemon Nuzlocke because of moves like Guillotine and whatever the ice version is, Avalanche or something along those lines. I don't remember what the ice move is, but again, the one-hit KO moves in general. And like, there's a Horn Drill. So again, it's not Sub-Zero, that's not right. There's a move that's ice that makes you die. But yeah, we need to be careful about those, but at this point, Kingler's not going to have it or anything. Yeah, that's what's scary about the super randomizers, where like the moves can be anything. Like you never know what's going to have a one-hit KO move. Or one of the scary things. We might do a super randomizer eventually. Again, it just depends how long I play. It's not any harder to randomize it to make it super randomizer. But I like just playing it normal. I like knowing at least a little bit what to expect. We probably won't do a red or blue anytime soon. I mean, obviously because we're doing fire red right now, but also I don't really like them that much. Like I don't like the look of it, and I know that kind of is a mean thing to say because I like the game itself, and like I really like yellow, but like at least I don't know. It looks weird to me. I think it's just too old for my opinion or whatever for what I like best. But again, yellow I think it's not much newer. Obviously, it's like a year later, maybe even just a couple months. But just the fact that it's fully in color, I think really helps make that one look better to me. Oh, I'm in love with Delcatty. That can't be good. I think Nancy couldn't fall in love. Wasn't that right? Maybe I was too mean about that ability. It seemed not to suck as much as I thought it did. Yeah, Riley's gonna have a little bit of trouble. I mean, not really, because I don't think this Delcatty can do anything. I don't even know if it has a real move. It's done growl, sing, and attract. I'm sure it has like scratch or tackle or something, but again, I wasn't worried. Torpedo. Again, Torpedo is one I like a lot because of the rough skin ability. I think I mentioned that before. But this one's not gonna have rough skin. We're gonna try to put out Emily. We might just need to grind Emily up in the grass. Get her up to level like 25. Because she's not doing very well in these battles with trainers. Again, she's faster than anyone else. In theory, quick attack should kill. If it doesn't, okay, I would say if it doesn't, I really screwed up. But I need to figure out what to do without Emily. It's gonna be hard otherwise. I'm gonna put Emily up front. We're gonna stop leveling up Rocky. We need to put her up front and switch her out. Xatu. Yeah, I remember thinking Xatu was grass the first time I played through Crystal. Xatu and Natu or whatever. Whatever the psychic girl is who's in the Elite Four has them. And again, like, they're green. Green Pokemon should be grass types. But obviously they're not. They're psychic and flying, I believe. Or, yeah, they're birds, so they're definitely flying. But, again, I feel like color should just determine typing. Like, it always screwed me up when it wasn't right. Yeah, we'll do Ember. Why not? Again, we really need a better move that's fire. I think Body Slam actually might be better than Ember for a lot of times. Because Ember's only like 40, and Body Slam's like 80. But I don't know, maybe not. With the stab, it might be about the same. And again, I think Blaze is a special attacker, so probably, actually, Ember would be better. But I really just, I want Flamethrower. Flamethrower, again, is what Typhlosion always got, so I like it best. But like, it'd be cool, like a Fire Blast, or just really any TM that would help Tauros. Yeah, Machop can kill Tauros. Not my Tauros, though. My Tauros is wonderful. Yeah, what's good about having Riley, again, he had the Lucky Egg for a little while, and even without the Lucky Egg, he's leveling up pretty well. He is really just going to be able to help out in any battle we can do. Riley can come in and save the day, basically. Again, as long as we're not facing a Psychic type, I think Riley's, or even a Bird type, but a lot of them are at least Bird normal. Loudred, or not Bird, I'm sorry, Flying normal. So, in theory, at least be neutral. Again, Loudred's what killed, or what made us lose Bradley, what killed Emily. I'm mad at Brett Louder. We're gonna murder him. I really want to like make him suffer. Yeah, so for our next series, Heart Gold, again, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to do an animated intro. And what I want is the Rattata Emily facing up against a Tyro, because I think that will be what the rivals thing is. And I want like Rattata just like absolutely murder the Tyrogue in the animated intro with like a Hyper Beam or something. I don't even think Emily can learn Hyper Beam, but that's what I want. And again, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do one of those, and I'll probably have to pay someone to do it. And again, if I don't get like any views for these, I won't be able to justify paying someone to do it. But if I get, you know, maybe a video with 50 views, something like that, which I don't think is out of the question, I could probably throw out $50 to get it, just because I think it would be really fun. And again, this is really just for me. It's not to do anything else. I just think it would be cool to have the animated intro. So yeah, tell me what you think about that. Because I think it'd be really fun just to see like them in a field, and then you're like, oh, Tyro is fighting type, it's gonna destroy that Rattata, and then just Rattata murdering it, and like it kind of being like a Looney Tune thing where even though Hyper Beam obviously isn't a fire type, just like burning the Tyrogue and having Ash fall or something. I don't know, that'd be fun. Not Ash the man, but Ash the object. I don't know. Maybe not, but I think it'd be cool. Okay. Hey Bill, how you doing, my friend? Hiya, call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, Bill. I'm not joshing you. That is... Oh, no, don't be so cold. You gotta help, sorry. I'm not joshing you. I think that's a fun thing to say. I'm gonna start saying that all the time. Hey bro, I'm not joshing you. I really think you're a cool guy. Hey man, I'm not joshing you. I really think that shirt does look good on you. It obviously doesn't. Your shirt looks good, viewer, but Bill's shirt looks terrible. Who wears purple? Real men wear pink, not purple. There's a comedian, I don't remember exactly who it is. But he has a bit where he's like, real men wear pink shirts that don't say real men wear pink shirts. I think it's kind of funny. So, if you know who that comedian is, let me know in the comments. Also, I talked a lot about some of my favorite TV shows. What are your favorite TV shows? Again, I think it hit just about everyone I really like. I like Friends a lot too, and How I Met Your Mother. But I think I like them. Like, those are like my second tier favorites as far as comedies go. I can't really think of a whole lot of like drama shows I really like. Like, I used to like NCIS, but I mean, I haven't watched it in years. And then I'm trying to think what else. Like, I don't know. I just can't really think of any other shows that I just really love that aren't really comedies. Oh, that's not true. Game of Thrones, I love. Season whatever we're on didn't, like, the last season didn't come out in the spring like I was hoping it would. Like, they had a year gap, and I knew they would, but like, I don't know. It was a hard year for me. But it comes out next April or May or whatever, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, I love Game of Thrones. And they're doing an HBO Lord of the Rings TV show. I think basically once Game of Thrones ends, they're going to start Lord of the Rings. And again, I think it's another one that I'm going to really enjoy. Because like I said, Lord of the Rings is definitely my favorite show, or favorite movie series anyway, so I think I'll really enjoy that. Oh yeah, so again, we are in the gym, we're about to take on Misty, and then we'll end the episode. So we're going to make it a little bit longer than I originally planned, but we should still get out or finish with this pretty early, or before at least an hour. If not, hour powers are fun. But yeah, we're almost done. We're gonna just, again, with the rules, Emily has to face Misty. She has to be in it. The easiest way to make sure she's in it is to make her the first Pokemon out. And again, my goal is for her to at least take out the first Pokemon. Again, that's not always an option. It's not always possible. But again, that is to make sure that she's leveling up some and she's a part of the game. Because she's our starter, and she's our wonderful Emily. And it's really just, again, part of the Youngster Joey spirit is to have have a Rattata that you think's better than everyone else. So, I do. Emily's the best. Yeah, so we're gonna face him in just her in just a minute. I like how in the anime, Ash doesn't actually have to beat anyone. Like, I think he only beats like 4 gyms normally. Like, he just helps out Brock, and like he helps out, or he doesn't beat Misty because Pikachu won't fight, and like I don't know. I just think that's funny. I mean, I don't actually like it. I think it shouldn't be that way, but I think it's funny. Why is Blaze out here? Did I switch out Blaze? Or was I'm sorry, I was talking. Because Blaze is not going to be very good against Pupitar. Pupitar's rock. Yeah, you can't hurt me. I really do like that move, or that ability. I think I kind of downplayed it when we were reading through it, but I think that's a good one. Because especially, again, like with him having already pretty low defense, even though they're not as low as I thought they were. Like, if I were to be screeched, like, he could be really easily hurt by something. Okay, let's see. Cool Trainer Max. Yeah, again, one more thing with the next series. I probably won't change the names of trainers and stuff. Again, I think it's fun when that happens, but I won't do it just because I want to run into Youngster Joey and just be like, hey, I'm Youngster Joey and you're Youngster Joey. And again, that'll be pretty much at the very beginning of the game, but I'm definitely going to take his phone number, and we'll see how often he calls us. Because again, it's part of the aesthetic of the channel. Okay, we are ready. We're going to put the amulet coin on Emily. We're going to put it on Riley, because Riley's definitely going to go in there, I'm sure. Again, amulet coin and lucky eggs are both great. I'm glad we got both of them real early. And again, it's probably just going to be our 3 highest levels playing. Rocky and Jackie really aren't high enough level right now to play with Misty, but they might get in there a little bit. Again, Rocky doesn't have any stab moves, so I can't really use him for much. I'll have to look up in between episodes when he gets a stab move. Ooh, Wooper. We should be able to take a Wooper. I say that. If we can't, why are we missing so much? I feel like we missed tons in this episode. Like, again, I know Hyper Fang isn't 100% accurate, but it's like 90. It's like, okay, we're definitely gonna be able to beat Wooper. And again, the rule is just that she has to appear. The goal is for her to face a whole Pokemon at least. Okay, Hyper Fang, don't miss. Okay, there we go. Wooper is dead. Emily is our champion. Not yet. She will be. Okay, Machop. Okay, so yeah, Emily's definitely not going to stay in. Riley could destroy it, but I'm going to try to get Blade. Oh no, Riley needs to get in to use the amulet coin. And again, that's just going to help us get a little bit of extra money, obviously. We'll use Revenge. Oh, was that sped? That's weird. Like, I'm a higher level and a better Pokemon. I don't know why I was outsped. Oh, because I switched. Well, no, I really don't know why I was outsped. Oh well. You can have the Cascade badge. Yeah, and again, I don't have the badges listed on the side. Again, I was trying to keep editing down to somewhat of a minimum. But if you really like having the pictures of the badges on the side, then let me know and we'll try to do that. Yeah, so we can now cut out trees outside of battle. We have to figure out where you get cut. TM03 from Misty. What is that? Wish. Oh, so that's another healing TM. So not something that's great. But yeah, we are done with the episode. I'm gonna maybe, where did we get the cut from? Cause it's in the city, right? Because south of us is where we get the bike pass, so it's not there. This guy's not attacking us. Ooh, Swellow for Vibrava. We don't have Swellow, but that's fun. Vibrava, again, is obviously what turned into Flygon, so that would have been fun. We could have replaced Bradley with Bradley too. Although there's never going to be another Bradley, or another man like Bradley. You don't get me cut, do you? I don't need you to tell me about the badges. There's an item up here. Yeah, right there. Metal powder. I don't know what that does. Again, I say we're done with the episode, and then I continue to play for a minute. A fine hard powder held by the other. That's kind of fun. I didn't know that existed. I think that, yeah, I don't know where you get that in the games. Do you get me cut? No. Okay, I'll look up between episodes where to get cut, and then we can go get that item that's north of us. And let me make sure. Yeah, she doesn't get me cut, but she gives me something, doesn't she? Or she just tell me about her slowpoke, or slowbro, whatever. You blew it again. That's so mean. That's not how you should treat people. Don't watch TV. Don't watch TV, watch YouTube. And that's the bite. Yeah, so I don't know where you get cut. Oh, the cutting master has to teach it to you. So you get it on the SSN. That's stupid. I knew that. Or whatever. So yeah, we are done with this episode. Again, thank you so much for watching. And I just really hope you guys have a great day. Watch some Scrubs, best show on TV. And then go back and watch episode 1 and 2. Tell me what you think. Comment on this video. Tell me your favorite TV show. Tell me your favorite Pokemon. Tell me how you found the episode. Tell me anything. Yeah, so have a great day.